Hello, hello. It took me a minute and a half to get to 490 eye level, but here I am, ready to do the next big dungeon. With Lunar Bahamut bound for Paglth'an. I think that's probably it. Paglth'an. Grahatia is determined to call upon the aid of your fellow scions. Oh, there you go. I don't actually know what's going to happen here. You know, not that I would want to. I don't want to spoil it for myself. But I did know it was a dungeon, at least. I've already sent word to the others. We are to rendezvous in Ul'dah at the Hall of Flames. Let us collect Alphino and be on our way. I decided to wear some Warrior of Light drip, but, you know, not the whole thing. Haven't quite finished my relic weapon for Paladin either, but, you know, I'm getting there. Now I see why that was such a long loading screen. Because we went to Ul'dah with a hybrid Fury and all of his merry band of friends. There's a cat boy, right? Yeah, thought so. Alright, let's talk to everyone, as we are wont to do. You're worried about me, don't be. I got some rest during the fight, and now I feel ready for anything. First, the spate of abductions, and now an attack on the Amalja homeland. What did the Telefari aim to achieve with all of this? As I'm sure you recall, Aravald and Fordola were bound for Paglth'an. I pray they have not come to any harm. By happy coincidence, Kryl and I were in the process of concluding our inquiries when news reached us of Lunar Bahamut's return. There is much to discuss, but it will have to wait. Weirdly enough, the reading out loud in an accent that is not my own makes it easier for me. Like, I can read not out loud incredibly quickly and efficiently, I would like to believe anyway. But doing so, you know, using my mouth takes a bit more effort, as one is wont to learn, I guess, in doing this kind of thing. With the foe we face, we know but little. Though time be of the essence, we must not stint in our preparations, lest our haste to fly to the aid of the Amalja cost us our best chance of victory. I don't know if anyone else has that same thing. Probably not. It's kind of dumb, but maybe. Now, I know some of you could do with a rest, but I'm sorry to say the Telefari have other plans. Paglth'an is already under siege. Happily, the Immortal Flames arrived just in time to join the defensive effort, with Marshal Tarapin at their head. Well now, given the failure of the peace negotiations, I was uncertain how the Sultanate would respond. 'Tis good to hear that Ul'dah has not abandoned the Amalja. Abandon them? Did we not profess to be their friends? Oh hey, it's Papa John. The man himself, Papa John. Your Grace. Marshal Tarapin had made provisions for such an exigency, that's a word, and was ready to depart at a moment's notice. All that was required was the agreement of the syndicate, each of whom voted in favor of intervention. Who'd have thought? Nor is Ul'dah alone in its resolve. The other alliance nations have likewise dispatched their troops to Paglth'an. Yet even with our combined strength, we shall be sorely tested, for we face not only the might of an Imperial Legion, but Lunar Bahamut and his draconic horde besides. Tiamat's children. I don't doubt that there will be a lot of reading. And I am ready to flex my throat, I guess. Don't take that out of context. Fight as we may, victory is by no means assured. But not all of the omens are grim. Our forces report that despite their proximity to Lunar Bahamut, none of the Amalja show any signs of tempering. Strange. What primal would turn down a chance to claim new thralls? Unless it is incapable of doing so, primals do not want to serve a master, Ascian or otherwise. Maybe the lunar Bahamut differs in some fundamental manner from those we had previously encountered. If that were true, anyone could fight him, and Lena and others like her wouldn't have to shoulder the burden alone. Be that as it may, lunar Bahamut remains an incalculably powerful foe whom our soldiers will struggle to best through the mere force of arms. With the aids of the Scions, however, I believe they will fare rather better, assuming that is you are ready to take to the field. An airship awaits to bear you to the front. Pray set forth as soon as you are able. Thanks, Nanamo the third. It is the third, right? Dang, Alphano, you're so serious. I, meanwhile, shall continue to coordinate our forces. Till next we meet, may the 12 bless and keep you. Goodbye, Fig. It was kind of her to speak with us personally. May be certain she has no shortage of other responsibilities. Well, I, for one, am inclined to do as her grace requests, lest we forget our involved in Fordola are in Paglth'an on reconnaissance. The sooner we save the day, the better their chances. Indeed, to the airship then. Alright, to Paglth'an, I guess. Unless I'm pronouncing it wrong. I could be, but if I am, it's only because of weird silent letters and language rules that I don't understand. I completely forgot I could use my keyboard to use skills. That's not me saying I click skills, by the way. Don't make fun of me. I just use a gamer mouse, okay? Chamber of Rule? What's the quickest way there? Isn't it Ruby Exchange? But there's not an ether right there, huh? No. I was literally already close to it. But I came here because I didn't know where I was going. Good. I'm glad. And with but a quick cut, we have made it, in, as far as you can tell, no time at all. Don't look at Eorzine time. Don't look at it. Greetings, we've been expecting you. Say the word and we shall depart for Paglth'an at once. Alright, nice. Do I get to take my lads, or...? I do! Alright, look. I know it's more fun for people, generally, when I don't take NPCs in. Because you like to see me be bad and have people on my team yell at me, but if I do it for the first time, I want to do it with NPCs because they, well, for one, are better than players generally, no offense. But, more importantly, they have little quips and lore, and I am very invested in the story, as I like story games, so it is what it is. Who are we taking? Alright, so,
I stand ever ready.
Nice. Wait, what if?
I stand ever ready.
There we go.
Let's give it our all. Will be ours.
Easy. Look, I would bring Thancred if I could, alright? But, my only class with good eye level is Paladin. I have other level 80 classes, but getting the 490 takes a week or two of doing roulettes on on max level classes. So it's, you know, it's not hard, it doesn't take forever, but it is annoying because I'd rather just level up all my classes to 80 first, but it is what it is. I won't complain too much. If I was that worried, I'd just buy a full set on the market board of Exarchic gear. Oh, hey, it's Tiamat. Sick. I like how we went to Ul'dah and flew here and showed up at the same time as Tiamat. Not like I actually am... Alright, like, I am being facetious, but I'm also not because it's cool and I love it. Alright, tank stance. Don't forget about tank stance. Alright, so we're fighting a Malja again, huh? It's been a while, but I don't think they actually do anything different than humans do. I've never seen this dungeon before. Like, there was a few, like, Shadowbringers dungeons that I did see. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Please give me your tetragramophone. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna have to stack invulns here. I know I'm not supposed to. But, my lads got here very slow. Okay, she dealt with it. It's alright, we're only dying a lot. Thank you, Hollowed Ground. Alright, we're gonna die anyway. I mean, look, we are technically minimum eye level for this dungeon, but it's not like I could have gotten eye level 530. I mean, okay, I could have, but it would have taken me much longer than I was willing to wait to see what happened in this dungeon. Now, Y'shtola, if you did more AoE damage... I'm not trying to flame, but this would not be nearly as hard. But you know what? Grahatia, while not doing a great job as a healer, doing pretty good. Like, I was not giving him enough credit. Also, like, admittedly, I was one of the players that, like, didn't get the Catboy hype. Now I do. Look, you know what? He came back to us, and what, 5.3 or something? And, you know, I freaking love the guy. Best boy. Help is here. What, are those kobolds, like, my bros? Oh, they are. I mean, okay, yeah, that happened in, like, the last quest. So, of course I should know that. But we're, like, in a different place, like, across the world. I'm surprised, like, we already have kobold allies, like, in the Eorzean Alliance. Like, that was fast. I mean, there is a lot of kobolds, but I'm surprised they were just ready, like, on the drop of a hat. I want to pull more, but I really don't trust the, Sorry, Graha is his actual name. Pia is the name for being homeless, I think. Pretty sure. It might be the other way around, but I think I got it right. You know, I am getting Vercured for 12k. Maybe I shouldn't be worried. Yeah, once the dragon goes, I'll... No, the kobold lost! I'm a bad ally. I'll use Divine Veil to assist in the effort of healing me. That's all it's really good for, but it's kind of just good to use off cooldown. I mean, if you're pulling anyway. Also, Fight or Flight that I should be using more. So I was just playing Bard. I was making sure I didn't get Fight or Flight confused with another skill. Also, I should probably be using my magic AoE. But, you know, not while I'm using Fight or Flight. But it should be happening. Like, there's a lot to keep track of at level 80. Like, this game is so easy. Like, doing level 50 dungeons is free. Doing level 60 dungeons is pretty free. Doing level 70 dungeons is, like, a little stressful. And now it's just like, I have so many buttons. Like, what do I do? Oh, nice cannon. I do like the direction the story is going, where we make peace with the Beast Tribes. I mean, it was about time, to be honest. Like, I got to sworn with those guys freaking a year ago. I know you might be like, wow, that's not that long, considering. How do they summon Bahamut? Does it? Oh, yeah. There's, like, a huge Amalja encampment here. I guess this is their homeland? Which then, kind of opens up the question as to, like, why are there so many Amalja fighting to the death and summoning Ifrit in Thanalan if, they come from here and there's way more of them and they're less likely to be killed by humans that are kind of just dicks. What am I doing? Okay, whatever I did, I think I did it right. So I'm just gonna be grateful that I did. And move on. We don't have any positionals on this team. Literally, you have a red mage and a black mage, like, I'm not worried about it. He's exploding a lot. Maybe I shouldn't be standing in that. I did just get 4 Vuln stacks. Like, that kind of sucks. Ah, good. You can only stick it to one thing? Alright, I have 6 Vuln stacks. This is really bad. Like, just in case you don't know how bad this is, it's really bad. We are gonna die. We're gonna die. It's over. We live. Okay, we didn't live. What is wrong with me? So bad. We have to walk? Oh, alright, I'm cutting this out. Alright, by no means is the soundtrack of this game underrated, but I will not miss my chance to gush about how incredible it is at every opportunity. Dang, Alice is out here using the limit break instantly, like Yashtola's not standing right there as a class that just has higher damage. Actually, they use similar gear, and I don't think that well, I know limit breaks have the same potency. I don't know if Black Mage staves inherently give more spell damage than Red Mage swords do. I mean, you would kind of assume the answer would be yeah, they do, but maybe they don't. And maybe Alice's limit break does just as much. I mean, granted, I'm by no means saying that Black Mage is like a better class than Red Mage, even if it's true. I'm merely remarking on the fact that Black Mage does more damage. Red Mage's true strength lies in her raise, which is easily, like, if not the best ability in the game, top 5 for sure. Also, you might be seeing me do my rotation wrong, and that's not because I don't know how to do it, but it's more the fact that I am on a weird rotation clock at the moment, in which I think it's more optimal for me to do my rotation wrong than to just wait for it to come back. Because, like, when you gotta run around and dodge stuff the whole time, it, isn't so easy. Like, you can critical rip all you want, you're not killing. Okay, you actually got closer than made me comfortable. Also, I think I actually did fall back into my rotation cycle, so that's interesting. Or, you know, maybe it's not interesting, but it's interesting to me. Even though I just missed half of my rotation because of lightning. What I think? And one being you, of course. Man, you talking about your rotation's really boring? I actually just wanted to hear about your love life while you were getting killed by a giant cat. You know, because I really love drama, and that's all I live for. It's like, alright, you know what? I hear you. But, you know, I'll be your bro, your homie, your friend. We can talk, and then you get to know the juicy bits. But I ain't about to just freaking talk about stuff in the middle of my video, alright? It's not because I can't. At least I think I can. I'm pretty sure there's no YouTube rules saying that you're not allowed to give out your social security number to randoms on the internet. But, you know. It might do me some good to exercise a slight bit of caution when dealing with people. And as uninteresting as it may seem, or maybe to you, you're the type of person who's like, oh yes, finally, someone who just talks about the game. I like talking about the game. Because I'm one of those assholes who likes to hear themselves speak, and I have a lot to say about this game. Because it's very good. I recently did all of the Shadowbringers Beast Tribe quests. I don't think you get the title I have by finishing the fairy one, but... Uh-oh, I'm DCing... No, I'm not. It was just a bit of a lag spike. But, yeah, sorry. My brain was temporarily shifted into no-no zone. 8. 8. 8. 8. 6. 7. There we go.
Away with you.
They were good. They were good. They were good. I really liked the idea of the Kitari Beast Tribe quests. Because, like, essentially you get to make a decision based on what you think happened in history, right? But whatever thing you pick is actually what happened in history, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick. But in a way, to me at least, that almost makes it more fun. Because, like, you determine the, like, events that happened in the past, even though you weren't there and you had no part of it. Emmerich, what the heck are you doing here? Why are you here? Oh, wait. Destinian and Tiamat on our side, we have nothing to fear. Very well, I shall fly to their aid. Let's lend the Ish Guardians our support. Destinian just flew by. The Amalja are in trouble. Are we all just here? At Paglth'an? Look, I knew this would be a big thing, but I didn't think it would be like that big. Also, I am not using Fight or Flight because I'm bad. Again. You know, might as well use it now. It's not like it's on a 300-second cooldown. And even if it was, it takes about 300 seconds to kill anything in Shadowbringers, so... Really not stressing about it. Could have sworn I hit with my one. I hope I didn't miss. Something worse than lagging at this point in the game is if I'm missing enemies, then I am not in a good location. Yo, Estinian just wrecked that thing. Yo! Oh, actually, no, I'll just keep him here. Yeah, it's alright. The team at shooting fire at everyone doesn't damage me, so it's all good. This is so insane. What the heck? Glory to be to Garo mode, I guess. Oh, TMS just here, huh? This is really cool and really sad and really cool. I know I said cool already. Uh-oh. Look, if I DC, I'll cut into a point where I didn't DC. But, you know. Let's hope I don't DC, because I don't want to have to do this all over again. Granted, I'm going to have to do it all over again anyway when I unlock expert dungeons, but, I don't even know why I'm complaining. This dungeon's sick. I would not mind doing it again. The bigger problem is recording the whole thing again, but... I'm sure that's totally relatable to everyone who's viewing this. You know what I mean. You get it, don't you? Stacy, Gerald, you're in on it? Yeah? Yeah. Oh. I don't know what this is. It looks like a wall that's going to shoot cannonballs at me. Can't wait to die. Now let's turn these guys around so they don't shoot AoEs at my casters. Very important thing to remember when tanking is make sure all the enemies are facing you. A lot of times if there's a lot of enemies... Okay, I'm glad that didn't hit me because I was not paying attention. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit because I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back when I'm done lagging. Okay. Interestingly enough, put me right back in here. Didn't have to redo the dungeon. My NPC lads were waiting for me. I mean, usually if you disconnect from a dungeon, you can reconnect to it as long as your teammates don't kick you while you're done. But, I wasn't sure it worked the same way with, your lads. Look, I'm also the Azure Dragoon, okay? I have a level 80 Dragoon. I need acknowledgement and praise. Because of, never getting any as a kid from my dad, but, I'm sure that's relatable, right, gamers? Haha! Yeah, we as a generation, are going to see the effects of whatever the hell kind of childhood we went through sooner than probably I'm comfortable with. Alright. Let's do it again. Sorry for not talking a lot while I'm battling. It's not that I can't talk in battle, it's that I can't actually talk about anything meaningful in battle. Because it's like, I can like mindlessly speak nonsense. Like friggin' put a potato in a blender and you get a duck, and like 3 packs of chewing gum gets you $30 worth of tennis balls at the supermarket. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, you don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, do I want to be in the middle? What's going on? I don't know, I just want to not get shot into the cannons. Yeah, I understand.
Allow me.
Allow me? Who's you? Oh, Tia. It's just spamming holy. Granted, it's not a... Wait, what are we doing? Oh. The missiles are really slow. I'm like, wait, how do I even dodge these? What? I'm like, oh, that's how. How? Oh, we just fly. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. And we just use our magic combo, because I think it does more damage than the physical combo, but, you know. I've been wrong before. Do we stay up here? Like, the reason I'm not using flight or fight is because, yeah, I thought so. Like, I think it might be a waste. Pretty sure we're gonna get booted. We were booted. So I was right. Take that, LaBarbles. You've been owned. I've been owned. Please stop. Why did my vulnerability go up? I didn't get hit by anything as far as I know. Uh-oh. 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 I must have accidentally gotten hit by one of those AoE cannonballs. I'm gonna use Invuln. Seems like a good time for it. You know, no rush, Graha, but I am gonna die. How was I in that? Or was I not in that? I took damage, but I didn't get a Vuln stack, so maybe I wasn't in it. Because everything in Shadowbringers gives you Vuln. So. I hope it does. Rishola gets like some sick, like, moves that Black Mages don't get. I mean, okay, yeah, she's just using like Flare and, I forgot what their level 80 move is called, Xenoglossy. But hers look cooler, okay? And I will not be convinced otherwise. Paglth'an Flamekeeper, huh? Are those Amalja? Are the Amalja helping us? I mean, that makes some sense, I guess. I mean, we are here on their behest. Kind of. Technically, we're here on Uldah's behest, but Uldah's here on their behest. It's not actually as complicated as I'm making it sound, but... You know. I'm really good at saying things that just make your brain feel worse rather than better. It's a special skill that I have. Oh man, wouldn't you look at it? It's humans and dragons working together. They've achieved peace. Granted, we already did that, but, you know. Hey, don't hit me. Did I walk back into it? I sure did. Like, you know what? Tia, Graha.
Allow me.
I believe in you. Just allow me, spam solely. I mean, you know, it's not like it's not relatable content. I definitely have played White Mage in the long run more than Paladin. And don't say it shows, okay? I know who you are. Only 2 people have, like, ever commented, so... If you bully me, I'll bully you back. I'll call your teeth yellow. You don't want that. And I don't want to fight these guys anymore. Alright, let's go, team. Wait, do I have to fight them to get down? Oh, this is tragic. No. No, I don't. I have to jump down over here. Never mind, I lied. Okay, fine. Oh, what the heck? Is this where you get this mount? Like, I've seen people with this mount, and I don't have it, and I want it. Yo, this is like... I feel so bad for Tiamat. Honestly, I feel so bad for dragons in general. Heavensward really just made me feel like they got done dirty. Like, alright, sure, Nidhogg is a bastard, and probably deserved what he had coming, but... Like, all the other dragons, like, kind of just got wrecked. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like they deserved it. Oh, crap. Sinner Bahamut. I'm gonna wipe, because Grahatia doesn't know how to heal me. I'll use the Benediction. Good. You know, a Cure 2 earlier would have done the trick, but... Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna die. What? I'm at full magic. Why am I using... Oh, I forgot to use Requiescent. That's why. Frickin' bad? Yo, I'm stressing. Also, this is why you always bring Alize when you do this, because she has Vercure, and you need it if you want to live. Look, I am using damage mitigation as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna need some bigger flares here, Ishtola. I'm sorry, but it needs to be done. I'm close to being able to live. As long as I kite them properly. Which you can do in this game. I don't think tanks do it very often. Maybe they do in Shadowbringers dungeons, but, you know, I've been the only tank I've seen in Shadowbringers, so... I wouldn't know. But at least in earlier dungeons, you don't really need to kite. Like in WoW, kiting is a big thing for tanks, but... This game, you know, you don't die in dungeons until... You know, these ones, in which you do die, but, even though you flame Graha, he still heals you, and then you just beg for forgiveness and call him a cute cat. Why did they, like, make him so bastardized when they, like, made him a primal this time around? Like, he's got horns where he should not have horns. Yo! Not, like, I would be mad if Tiamat and Estinian were able to take out Lunar Bahamut, but... I'm fairly certain that doesn't happen. They did take him out of the sky, at least. I've never dreamed I would have the chance to ride a dragon. I made it here in one piece. You sure did, Graw. You sure did. Alright, let's go. I gotta open all the treasure coffers because, it's just potential eye level. Not for my paladin, granted, but, you know, it's good to have. Okay, you bastard. I know I'm gonna wipe, that's why I'm taking so long. But let's do it. Let's do it. No sign of the Ascian. It's almost strange hearing Graha speak of Ascians. Oh, they're just staying out of the AoE, fair enough. Considering he wasn't exactly there fighting them with us for most of the time. Although, I guess by technicality, 2/3 of the Ascian threat was defeated with him there. Oh, cool. He's doing Nidhogg's attack that just kills you. Like, if you couldn't tell by my saltiness, friggin' I've been farming Nidhogg Extreme for the mount. I haven't gotten it yet. And that fight is a bastard and a half to farm. Oh, was that a big AoE thing? Or could I not dodge that? I couldn't tell, honestly. I would believe you if you told me I was perfectly capable of dodging that and I just didn't because I'm bad, but... I didn't see it. And that's my excuse. Ow? I don't even know what hit me.
Allow me.
What? What's going on? Oh, okay. I was worried. I was going to die. I'm less worried about that now. Only slightly. Giga Flare sounds bad. I do have Sheltron on though. And that did nothing. Okay. Sounded worse than it was. Much unlike Donald's Duck's Zeta Flare, of course. The most accomplished mage in Final Fantasy history, Donald Duck. I don't really want to stand in my team. Seems like a bad play overall. Oh, I know. Uh-oh. Did I really get hit by that? I got hit by that too? Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no! It's a hologram! I still took damage? I'm mad. I'm hoping that's because I did it too late and not because there's randomly skills that you just can't hologram. Because if it's my fault, I'm not mad, but if it's the game's fault, I'm mad. Yeah, okay. That was dumb. Oh, we'll get back to it. Hold on. Alright, we're back to fighting Lunar Bahamut. Keeping an eye out on the ground. To make sure I don't get hit by one of those freaking spikes. Oh crap. Don't die, team. How did I get a Vuln stack? What? Did I get a Vuln stack for not blocking that for them? Like, I honestly just don't know. I got another Vuln stack. From where? I didn't get hit by anything. Does he have like an attack that doesn't like obviously hit you?
Stubborn.
Like a Lunar Flare, right? I can't really do anything about it. I'm gonna follow Ishtolo here. Because she knows where to go. Alright, well I lost my Vuln stacks at least, so that's great. And I didn't get them back. Even better. I'm not salty, I'm just salty. Completely two different ways of phrasing the same thing. Using the same word. No, they're already gone. That's weird. I got damaged again, but I didn't get a second Vuln stack. Oh, it's in the middle. I'm dying? Please heal. Please? Accidentally layered my damage reduction. Not ideal. Not terrible, though. Hey, you know what, Alistair? If you leave just a smoking crater behind from Lunar Bahamut, I would say that you've accomplished much. Ow.
Just the beginning.
No, we could take him out. We could take him out. Freaking everyone was like, yeah, let's just stand and stack instead of doing one more hit. Whatever, it worked out. It's fine. I'm not salty, I swear. It exploded. Weird that, I don't even remember his name. Man, it's like weird. It's like Meliodas 2.0dius or something. Alright, what was that? You just said something. Oh, I have to, like, walk up to you. Yeah, okay, I guess. Allies have steered well clear of the tower, for good reason. Are you the only one who has anything to say? Hopefully Tiamat's wounds are not too severe. Is that the last we've seen of Bahamut? Come on. Efforts may have helped Arvald and Fordola escape. These kobolds certainly know how to handle themselves. Surprised you call them kobolds and not the thing. Like, that would have been cute if he called them what they called them on the first. Oh, I did not read what you said over Raja, I'm sorry. Come on. Yamalja will not soon forget this day. Yeah, they did kind of get murked. I don't think they got destroyed too badly. Maybe they did. I don't know. We're going to watch a cutscene right now. We'll see if Tiamat's alive. She's fine. I'll move this. Alright, so technically the dragon is voice acted, so that's why I'm not doing it, but also, like, you have no idea what it's saying, so maybe I should, but I'm not gonna. Whatever. It's rude to speak over a giant flying lizard.
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well.
Oh, it's an Amalja chieftain.
Long have our peoples waged war, but no more.
Why now? What? Why are you telling me this now? I mean, granted, I did just save your asses really hard, but...
Fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
I guess the Amalja are really big into, like, trial by fire and, like, battle and death, so... We would be proud to call you our allies.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
You know, I always find myself asking, like, so why are the beast tribes, like, against us anyway? Like, why are we killing them? Like, if we could just talk things out and, like, find some common ground and, like, live on the same planet and just be happy that the other person isn't killing us. And then I think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, racism's real. And I know that's like an incredibly like privileged viewpoint. It's like, no shit, bro, how dare you say that?
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
But like, perhaps this is a hot take. Racism is kind of dumb. Like, why why does it exist? Why did it ever exist?
Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
I suppose it was just a way to justify slavery, perhaps, but that's the only thing I can think of. Like, it just seems so pointless, to me anyway. I'm sure there's gonna be people that, well, okay, probably not, because no one watches my videos, but if someone did watch my videos, I'm sure they would be like, well, you know, I don't like white people or something. And it's like, well, you know, I guess, but I don't get it. I mean, in my experience, most people are different, and, you know, treating them like they're some weird, evil, monolithic entity is not helpful to anyone. Alright, there's my racism hot take over, I guess.
What in Relga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
This is kind of horrific.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
Why is it so squishy?
Get back!
That emulsion's not coming out.
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them. We're leaving now.
Oh god. This is horrible. Like, heavy nightmare fuel energy. Sorry, like, my mouse is wandering, but that's because my hand is. That.
No! No! Don't you dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
More like we came together and we're dying together. She's stronger than you, buddy. Literally, I don't know if you remember, but she has, like, crazy darkness echo powers. Alright, well. Hey, why did we leave without them since we went to help them in the first place? The day is won. Okay. Yeah, I guess we helped the Amalja and stuff, but we didn't... I'm sorry, but I'm not satisfied at all. Like, shouldn't we have gone and dealt with the tower since we were there? Especially because they were kidnapped and fused into the tower. The Amalja would know this. Like, I'm telling you. If I was stolen, I have some people that would be like, oh, hey, I know where this guy went. I know what happened. Do something. He would have used the opportunity to get in and out undetected. Why are we assuming? Why do we just... We don't even know what's in the tower. It's Fandaniel's his name. You know, that's not even a hard name to remember. I don't know what's wrong with me. Savage Aim, Heaven's Eye. None of these are particularly helpful to us at the moment, so we'll just go Heaven's Eye, I guess. Wow. Yeah, but I don't need to go in with NPCs anymore. I probably should have not continued the recording here. Oh, was Justinian there the whole time? Standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss this day's events with Pippin and her grace. Oh yeah, Pippin leads the Immortal Flames now. Brave scions. Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the... Frontistery? What the heck is that? Your Grace, whatever is the matter. As our troops withdrew from Paglth'an, they came and found 2 scouts sent by the nearby tower. to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend, I believe, had been wounded, was being dragged away by the other. Oh no. I must go. Alphino and Alize weren't here in 1.0, so I don't know where the Alphino Ehrenwald relationship came from. It didn't happen during the story, I'll tell you that much. Not say that is grave. The Chichards turn to him even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. All of us will only get underfoot. Lena Estinian, when going after Alphino, may need some support from someone other than me. Understandable. Very well. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Paglth'an. My sword doesn't really match my glam, but it's cool, so... Oh well. Come on, then. This'll take a while. I know it will. I know it'll take a while. And I know I should just be like, well, in the next episode we'll see it, but I don't want to wait. And I definitely don't want to deal with uploading 2 videos, so... if anyone's upset that I don't upload every day, this is why. Okay, I mean, there's other more obvious reasons than that, but this one being a big one for sure. Also, I didn't turn on my light. And no, I'm not going to do that quest. I know you see it and you're like, do it. Okay, what the heck is a frontistery? Another one come to see the lad in silver armor. Master Demiot is attending to him as we speak. You'd be so kind to wait. What did Master Demiot say? Tell me his exact words. Enough, Alpha. No, this isn't helping. But you're right. Forgive me. We said our farewells to Arenvald. I was afraid that something like this would happen, but now that it has, all we can do is wait. I mean, unless you have extensive knowledge on surgery. Also, what did I say? Fordola kicked the thing's ass and dragged them out of there with her freaking darkness powers.
Have you been waiting here all this time?
Of course she has. Don't patronize her. She is not a good person.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Sorry. Sorry, Alphino.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Yo, she's gonna punch the shit out of him. Oh, never mind.
Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light.
True that. Harshafont,
People die all the time.
did
for
not
no
make it.
reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
It's my man, Alphen. He's right. I mean, she's right too, but...
Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
I mean, look. She's very much so lived the life in which...
You're right.
her ideals have
He
been
is
relevant.
Idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
Dang.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then?
I feel so bad for her.
They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
Like, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. She's not exactly a good guy.
Don't die so easily.
So why is Justinian just the coolest character? I mean, alright, anyone who's played this game could tell you that, but he's just so cool. You know, he's lacking in a lot of emotional, well, anything, to be honest, but he's just awesome. That's true. I mean, what she said was true. She had to live it. It's just... that doesn't make Alpha no wrong. Granted, if every idealist dies, then there's no one left to have ideals, huh? Okay.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word.
Chirurgeons. Thought it was Chichurgeons, but that doesn't make sense because those letters aren't even in that word.
Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
No, I guess we didn't want to pay for Pippin's voice actor in this one.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit, or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Grand Companies? Is that wise?
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now. After all, it was not.
It's not like she doesn't
so
have
long
a
ago
point.
that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglth'an. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of
At least I
those
pronounced
fallen
that one
in
right.
battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Okay. Not bad. I do want to know what happened to Arnold. But I'm not gonna bore you with me talking to NPCs any longer. You know, I would love to stream more of this, but I really don't have that choice at the moment because Spectrum is awful and they have cucked me out of internet that I am paying a lot for, so rip. There's no chance for it feels about it. I don't know. Alright. With that, see you guys later. Bye. Have a good night. Oh, I guess I'm gonna ask as well. Just like and sub. Even though I don't really want to do that because it's kind of cringe, but apparently it helps. So I'm gonna just say it at the end of videos. And I should say it at the beginning because people don't watch to the end, but you know, whatever. Maybe that's something I'll figure out for myself later. Alright, goodbye for real.